So our idea is a branch off the Macy's Thanks for Sharing campaign that they do during the holidays. So what we're going to do is for people who are registering for their wedding, we're going to let them take 10% of what the amount that people spend on them for the registry and give it to a charity of their choice. And in addition, after the wedding is over, we're going to take 5% of another 5% of what people spent on them and give that back to them in a Macy's gift card, so that they can go in store and spend money on what they didn't receive from their registry. So our team's really enthusiastic about this idea. We're all very excited, and we can't wait to explore more and dive in and find out more about this idea.
So how to implement these ideas? First, we should figure out the charities that we can donate money to. Second one is we should advertise this idea so that every customer knows this program. And the third one is do the financial and market analysis so that Macy can know if they can gain or lose money.
From our research, we have discovered that millennial couples, which is the average of a 25 to 29-year-old, are the most giving back generation. Therefore, they will be more willing to partake in this program we have set up where they will be donating back to charities. Also, this is a great idea because it adds personalization, so they can choose which charity to donate to. So it just kind of adds a personal touch and attracts more people that way. And finally, it'll drive customers back into the store if they have a gift card. From the 5% of their purchases goes on a card, and they will go back to the store and use that gift card, so it'll increase in-store shopping.
As Grace alluded to, this idea has several strengths as well as weaknesses. In terms of strengths, we have the fact that this charitable aspect will attract a younger, more diverse demographic, which is known for being more educated and therefore more likely to make more income. Also, it will improve the moral image of the company, which will help shed our image of being a part of the old guard and make us more youthful and appealing. Also, thanks to the Macy's Thanks for Sharing initiative, we already have a similar program in place that can make this one easy to implement. However, this idea also has some limitations. For starters, we will not always attract the demographic of people who necessarily aren't interested in donating. Further, it's not the most creative idea and could easily be mimicked by the competition. On top of that, this idea could potentially hurt the bottom line of Macy's through money that is donated to charity and not necessarily retained in customer loyalty.
So some of the possible questions that we have to ask regarding this program is, how can we make this idea more creative, and how are we going to market it to get customers to know more about it? Another question that we have is, what are the possible charities that we are going to combine with, and are we going to get a wide enough variety of charities to suit every customer? And the last question we have to ask, that we have to explore, is we have to find out if the percentages of the 10% going back to a charity and the 5% going back to the customer is in Macy's range of what they want to give back.
Some other questions that need to be answered are, how are we going to advertise the idea? Because wedding registries often are not advertised very well. We could do this by advertising in-store by the kiosks or on the website. We also need to handle how are we going to choose what charities to go with, because we need to have a wide variety of charities to fit every customer.
So we're really looking forward to this idea as a team. We're all very enthusiastic about it, and we can't wait to continue our research and go further. Thanks.